Medusa is a kind of organism that you can just move around with gestures. You can just play around. You see, it uses all the gestures recognition, and it's a 3D object. See around. You just leave it. It will build on its own, and you can play around with it. This is a ball game that's been played with gesture movements. The motto would be to avoid these black spots, because as you go into this black spot, your life reduces. See, yeah, this life reduces. So there are 5 lives in the game. You can just use around and use your hand gestures to guide this ball in the path. It's a fun game, and it would be highly encouraging with good graphics introduced in it. You can just move around with gestures, avoid the black spots, and then play around. There are also bonuses in the game. As you play, you'll be able to understand. See how it moves with gestures. You can just move around, avoiding the paths with the hand gestures. It's a great GUI oriented ring. Now the thing would be that when you are using gestures, you can just control the movements. See, when I'm able to control, see the patterns, and it's a highly encouraging, and it uses the swipe left and swipe right gesture. See, swipe left, it changes pattern. Swipe right, it also changes. Again, swipe left, it changes pattern. Swipe right, it changes pattern. And with the normal gesture movement, the rings goes around. You can just change the pattern while using the gesture detection. Your hand on the X and the Y axis. Center the Ball is a game, arcs based maze game. Now the idea would be to guide this ball, which acts with the hand gestures, to the center point, avoiding the arcs to get to the center. Now there is a catch into it. See, if I just swipe my hand left, it increases the difficulty. If I do right, it decreases the difficulty. So it would be very easier to take the ball into the center. Now if I move my hand, swipe my hand up, the color pattern changes, and again if I move this down, again it changes. Again if I move left, the difficulty is more, right? The difficulty. The main idea would be to get the ball to the center. That's all about it. See, this is a feature that can be controlled by your just move your hands up, down, left, up, and here on this side. If I do swipe left, it changes pattern. Swipe right, it also changes pattern. Swipe up, changes pattern. Swipe down, it changes pattern. See, there are different behaviors of these features that can be done with the swipe gestures. Again, if I swipe up, it changes pattern. See, with the hand movement gestures, this feature moves around.